All right. What's goody, man? Here we are. Your host, KINGPEN Santiago. And we're back with yet again another episode of Is This Battle Rap? I want to touch on something, man, that has kind of got the battle rap world in a frenzy. And it's just the very frank question, issue, as to whether or not should battlers be docked for their pay. As a result of choking, not coming to the battle adequately prepared. So I don't believe we're talking about, first of all, let's define choking versus stumbling, right? So choking is you can't finish your round. Not you have a slip up, which doesn't reflect well either, because it all, speaks to a lacking of professionalism, right? But what if you can't remember that round? Now, here's my thing off top, and I don't mean any disrespect to any battlers. Look at me getting my Ray J on, Ray J Wild. Anyway, I don't agree with, I don't like to bash these MCs, man. These brothers, I'm such fans of what they do. I try to be as objective as possible. Being a poet myself, performing, I've had some lackluster performances. I can identify with other things going on in your life that can sometimes present a distraction. However, it all speaks to a lack of professionalism. You can't have those excuses. You're being paid. People have come to see you. These battles are getting way more money than I, would receive for a poet feature. But that's neither here nor there. It's not about me trying to count someone else's money. All I'm saying is they have more than enough motivation to come prepared. So it's like, okay, what do we do about it? Because, okay, let's say you have one slip up, right? From a battler that normally is always on point. How gross is the offense? That's the question, right? And then, is a zero tolerance policy necessary? Now, this question comes right on the heels of the Summer Madness aftermath. Let's see here. You had New Jersey Twerk. He fumbled and botched around and then just jerseyed his ass off in that third. Like, yeah, no pun intended, right? Twerk jerseyed his ass off. Oh, okay. Yeah, all right. That was unintentional. So you had that situation. You had the funny situation with O-Red. O-Red lost his voice in the second. Couldn't seem to get it back. He ends up rapping in the third. I mean, he still beat Ill Will. That's kind of bad, but that's a whole nother story. I've already blogged on that in my position on who I felt won. But nonetheless, it's in that same vein, right? It's still applicable to frustrations that were created, that fans, all throughout the battle rap world / culture have expressed their dissatisfaction about. I think Math was looking a little shaky up there. I think he finished his rounds, but Rex versus Reed Dollars, the material could have been better from Rex. Now, this is not choking, but still, this speaks to changes. Looks like changes are afoot. I'm not sure if anyone caught the Smack the Smack interview with Uncle Rob, 15 Minutes of Fame. Shout outs to Uncle Rob. Yeah, Smack was really, really candid. You actually see a normally cool and calm, collected Smack in a different kind of bag and being a bit more just honest, dare I say vulnerable. And I pause, but I mean, just vulnerability. We all have it. We all express it, and typically the slogan for most people that a lot of people that they try to adopt is "Never let us see you sweat." But Smack was very, very, very open, man, very candid about the fact that some changes need to be made. I think we might have a clip of that that we'll go to here shortly. But some changes to be made. He felt like, and I quote, felt like I got robbed without a gun. Speaking about the event, from the previous night. Look, man, I'm going to say this, what I was about to go into. No one gets to show up to work, or no one gets to basically skate out on work unless you have PTO and still expect to get paid. The world doesn't work like that. And, I think something should be done, man. Like, come on, brothers. Y'all got to come prepared. Fans are paying good money to come see y'all. Like, people are making arrangements. People are detrimentally relying upon you not only showing up, but performing completely all 3 rounds or whatever you've been contracted for. What's up, man? And I think that should go into the contracts moving forward. And I don't think that's any reason for anyone. If you have every intention, and you're approaching your preparation in good faith, then you should be able to acknowledge and accept the fact that if you don't perform completely according to the terms of the contract, you know what you have? You've presented nothing more than partial performance. No one's paying for partial performance of anything. What if URL just chose to partially perform on paying you your money and you came with 3 rounds talking about, we'll get you, my bad, or rather, no, not even we get you, because there is no, I'll perform that round later outside. It's just, man, we came up short, baby. But look, you know what I mean? What? We contracted for what? For, let's say 10,000? Hey, man, we got you 4,500 on everything. But we got you next time, baby. We already got you booked for the next event. You know what I'm saying? We'll get you right then. I bad. You'll be ready to fight. You'll be ready to kill somebody. Nah, man. And then I saw T-Top. 50 Minutes of Fame. Shout out to them again. They be on, Uncle Rob be on it. He's presenting this scenario. He's not feeling the idea of battlers being docked for their pay. Of course, ain't nobody trying to hear that, right? URL can lose money. RBE, whoever can lose money. You know what I'm saying? But that's not the move. That's not a very good solution, right, for the battler. But what he attempted to present the analogy of, so what? We just gonna fill away because LeBron had an off night and missed a couple of shots. So we not gonna pay him either, brother. That ain't the same thing. We're not talking about LeBron going to the bench and sitting down. We're talking about LeBron still staying in the game. Now you can get up there and maybe your material ain't hitting, and you struggle with that. Maybe you don't have the same energy, but you fight through it. You finish your round. 3 minutes. You've been contracted for. We talking about these brothers just sitting down, giving up. They jerseying out. Nah, man. That's crazy to me. So yeah, man, something has to be done about this. I want to know what y'all think. I think this is a discussion that it's going to have more and more of a residual impact. This is kind of like a shot heard around the world. The echoing, it's gonna remain for some time. You can bet that. This is going to be something that will be a little tough to implement. We're gonna see some shaking up of I don't want to say rosters, but I think we're gonna see some people that we haven't seen enough of as of late. I think those who have gotten more than their fair share of the spotlight are going to take a back seat a little bit. Because at the end of the day, what are we here for, man? If you're not here to really, really perform and really, really continue to push this culture and celebrate it with giving not just, you owe it to yourself. It's not even just about the fans. Never mind the fans, brother. Have some pride in your craft. You know what I'm saying? This is hip hop. And when it comes to MCing, you're supposed to want to be the best. Every time, every bar, every verse, every round. I'm getting up here, man, just for a payday, and you riding off into the sunset scot-free. It's whack. It's whack. Straight up and down. Like, it's corny. It's corny, man. If you're not in the best headspace for a battle, don't take the battle. Holla back next time. Get your personal things, your personal affairs in order. Then, reach out to Beasley. Hey, Beasley, I'm ready. My mind is clear. Who you got for me? I'm ready to cook. But man, if you're not in that space, man, stop. This can start getting real ugly. You can't keep taking people's money. No one's going to allow themselves to just continue to be robbed. So yeah, now there's another sidebar kind of issue, not necessarily about, this is not necessarily applicable to battlers being dock paid, but looks like Tay-Rock feels away. I'm seeing on Twitter, looks like he's concerned about a lack of appreciation. I think he's tweeted some comments, which looks like he feels like maybe Smack was alluding to him being subpar, and that he was coupled and grouped in with that whole dissatisfaction and disappointment. I don't see how, because Tay-Rock has never choked. He finished his rounds. Hitman was just better. Like, that's all. He still had some dope stuff. Like, Tay-Rock still didn't come to play no games. I don't think he has anything to hang his head about. He should be proud of his performance. He's Mr. Consistency, if nothing else. Say what you will, but the brother is consistent. Fresh material every time. Always keeping the energy high. Tay-Rock pours his heart and soul out on that stage, and I don't think it was any different for this Summer Madness 7 card. So I'm not sure I don't know who's in his ear. Maybe no one's in his ear. I don't know. He's getting quite a bit of support. Looks like maybe he's kind of vowed to maybe take a break. No longer desires to battle on URL. Looking into some other leagues possibly. I don't know. But man, listen. All I can tell you is that y'all brothers got to show up, man. Y'all got to show up. You got to show up, and you got to respect the fact that this is a business. And in the name of business and doing good business, you should want to show up and perform as agreed upon. Terms of the contract, fulfilling that. Just as a professional, just as a man. You know what I mean? It's about self-pride, dignity. Your reputation. Don't allow these fans to gas you. Like, your reputation and your image can't be tarnished. Look at Prez Mafia. Look, man, the fans and the business and just as a whole will get you up out of here. You think you're here to stay because you had a couple of good battles? A couple of dope, lines in a good round? That's supposed to withstand. That's supposed to, withstand everything else. That's supposed to mask all the BS. Nah, brother, nah. So look, man. Less crying and complaining, and how about we get in line with the accountability, man, of what's supposed to happen here. Y'all brothers have this opportunity. It's just such a gift. I mean, many of y'all have made a living off of just battle rapping. Something that you just love to do. Something that so many that you're standing on the shoulders of still doing on street corners. Just in the neighborhood, around the way, maybe betting their own money. But it was just really for the pride and respect. Hopefully getting a deal. You all are being pushed, promoted with sponsorships in this digital age of social media. Like, the exposure you all get, recognition that's leading to other doors. Look at DNA and K-Shine on ESPN. Like, we're seeing things, so many different things. And, I think the sky's the limit as long as good business and, professionalism can remain intact. Maturity. Stop whining about somebody finally doing something that maybe should have been done a while ago. Because the choking, the lackluster performances, the lazy material, come on, brothers. You all are too intelligent, man. You're too bright to not want to bring it and to keep it fresh and to, and if not, man, get out the way and give somebody else a go. Let somebody else. Y'all cats can't keep standing in the way and then y'all don't want to do nothing either. There's some cats that would love to be in y'all spot and they pull their heart out. They give it everything they had. There's some waiting in the wings. These brothers in the proving grounds that got to take a million freaking battles for chump change when y'all getting racks, serious racks, and then you want to get up there and play. Well, get out the way then. If you ain't in it no more. And yeah, and another side note, Sue Surf. Hey man, hey brother, please stop with the trolling, man. You think so much higher of yourself than I feel like it's even deserving. And we're not talking about the music, just talking about the battling. And if you're not really in it for the battling, don't come back to battle rap, brother. You still made your mark. But come on, man, stop. I can't even defend you anymore. I'm tired of defending you because you can't complete a round neither. You get crazy, but you only get partially crazy. Finish it out. Nah, you talking about, you know what I'm saying? You hit a cat enough times and they don't fall. No. Get him up out of there. Make sure he falls. So, but yeah, man. So that's it for now. Got some guests for next upcoming episodes. I'm hoping to be able to set that up. We're gonna keep this culture thing, this blogging thing, and I want to try to keep it in perspective. I'm not really here to persuade opinions. I'm just here to discuss. So, bottom line, battlers having their pay docked. Is that battle rap? I think it is. Otherwise, fans and battle leagues and league owners being subjected to battlers showing up for battles and choking and not finishing rounds as agreed and contracted upon, that's what we're going to continue to see more and more of. It's very foreseeable. I mean, without a doubt. So battlers choking and robbing fans and league owners, and is that battle rap? Hell no. That's not battle rap at all. Nah, it's not battle rap, son. Nah, that's clownish. Don't be a clown, brothers. Don't be a clown, MCs. Don't be a sucker MC. Be a real one, man. Know what I mean? So, that's it. KINGPEN Santiago signing off, baby, with Is This Battle Rap? 1.